Everything to know about creative strategist. So we hear more often, I need a creative strategist, how to hire a creative strategist, what does actually that mean, and what's the truth behind it, what you really need to understand. And yeah, that's what we're gonna see on this YouTube video. So I'm Moose from Limited Scaling. We help thousands of eComs scale their businesses without blocks, fixing issues for them. So in today's video, I will explain you about this creative strategist thing that everyone talks about, and let's get started. So what is a creative strategist? What should be their role? What should they do? So on today's meta world, what matters the most is produce the maximum amount of quality and winning creatives. The one that will make the most money is the one that is able to create a lot of creatives and a lot of winning creatives that will perform well and give you good results on Meta. So the strategist would be someone that help you choose the different angles and hooks to do the different variations and do that for a large amount of ads and being consistent on a long period of time to make you more ads performing as good as possible. So normally it's supposed to be you at a small stage. Like at the beginning, you start working with few video editors and maybe like one media buyer, one coordinator, someone that will talk with the editors. It can be 1, 2, 3, and just tell them like, do this, do that. That's what I would like to edit, etc. So I would like to give also more details. Creative strategist might depends on the strategy that you're running as well, because as you know, on today's world and economy, AI, it's very relevant, and a lot of creatives can be also AI made. So it can be also leading prompts and doesn't have to be leading operations. So it really depends as well on the strategy, or it depends also on what kind of creatives you're gonna do. If you're gonna do only like static creatives or only video VSS creative, it's very different as well. That's something that you should consider with your creative strategist. So I would say for me, the first important thing is yourself. If you're able to focus for a few days to give good instructions to your editors for creative strategy, you should like write down SOPs of what you tell them to do. You don't want to give them the whole sauce and wanting them to understand it, and then if they leave, then you have to redo it again, all over again. So you want first to kind of, you or your executive assistant or your like whoever works with you in terms of operation, can be your business partner, help you write down like, okay, what's our creative process? Okay, it's very important to understand what's the creative process before going to the creative strategy, because the strategy will just follow your process, your red lines, your direction. So if you have the right direction, like, okay, we are Burger King, we know that's what's important for a brand, make jokes, trolling McDonald's, whatever it is, that's the process. And then the strategy will just follow this directive strategy, this directive line that we want to find out. So it's very important at the beginning, if you don't have that, to be clear about, okay, what makes your brand and your winning ads your winning ads. So that's very important. And when you get that down, you want to see how the future creative strategies that you will have, how he will be able to continue on what you've been doing before. So I think that's very important to have this first document that states like about your ad strategy, so your creative strategist will be able to follow it. So then the second question is like how you hire them, where you find them. Is it Upwork? Is it Headhunter? Is it this? Is it that? I hear a lot in the ecom space, I want e-players only. I just want e-players. I just want e-players. But the question is, are you a player to hire a player? Wouldn't you be just okay with a B player that you can maybe turn to a player in the future? In my opinion, a lot of people expect the best right away, but in reality, each business is unique. So I see a lot of people, because e-commerce is a shark space, I see a lot of people trying to steal from other e-commerce brands using LinkedIn and things like that, which is okay. But the question is, at the end, would that talent fit your culture? Would that talent work as good as they were working with that previous company that was you? Sometimes you put one talent, most of the time you put the same talent in two different companies. They will have tremendous different results. Let me give you an example. Let's say that same talent working for Google or working for you. In which company you think he will perform the best? Probably at Google, no offense. That's what you need to understand. The question is how you will actually have the right talent that will fit your culture and get you where you want to go. So I see a lot of ecom like overestimating this a bit too much, on my opinion. So what I would suggest instead is having a hiring process that is clear and that can bring you infinite amount of leads. So in my end, I like to use Facebook ads, I like to use HR, fill in a job post, let people apply for the job and have my HR pre-qualify them before we can do some tests. I like to do also group calls with multiple attendees and see how they will react when they will see other people that might apply for the job, so that you can see if they will compete to each other, if they'll try to hit someone down, so you can try to get a bit like how they work. I mean, there's a lot of things to be made. So I prefer doing it that way because it helps you have also like talents that will stay with you over time and not talents that will move on to the next company that will steal them on LinkedIn. Okay, so be careful about that. It's not about giving the highest salary. I see that often, yeah, but I will give that much salary. I don't think it's about that. I really think it's about the culture and how they work and what's important for them and how they like and how you will coach them on your business, like how it's a fit so far. So that's what I believe. And once they're onboarded, once they get the thing on, yeah, it's more like how they will coordinate with them, also with all the team, be like video editors, the existing team, coordinators, and it have to be a fit as well. Even before onboarding them, you should like have a call and see how is it going before actually even starting, because you can also have like bad surprises if that happens. So it can still be tricky, and you want to do that the right way instead of just being blinded by all these crowds saying, hey, you need a creative strategist, blah, blah, blah. So I think for me, the key is have a clear process on what's your winning strategy. Be clear about that. Have a clear SOP or process, call it how you want. Having a clear hiring process where you can have a limited amount of talents. Because if you're limited or if you go on Upwork, LinkedIn, and all of this, so you don't have fully control on getting strategists, and then you will lose also a lot of time before actually hiring someone. And on the final one, I would say like the team and how this person will fit to your culture, to your team, and help them following like a sheet that shows everything about your strategy. So yeah, let me know, guys, if you have questions about creative strategies. Be happy to share you on WhatsApp answering your questions, and we catch up on the next video. Okay, feel free to subscribe. And let's go. See you guys. Let's scale unlimited.